Alright, next view here, if I go on the drop down menu here, here's all the draw functions. How do we use this guy, what I'm going to call sketch? So I'm going to tap that guy. Now sketch essentially, let me come over here to this little point I have. If I come to sketch, all you're really doing with sketch is you can like sketch in your own CAD. You can create your own job. You can have absolutely nothing over here. You can completely remove all this and just start from the beginning. You do have to have a point somewhere, so you will have to create a point to start from. But let me just show you how this works. So if I have this point over here, all sketch is it has these two tabs. I know you can't see it, but you have a start point and a sketch. Right now we're on the start point tab. It's going to say the point that you selected to start from. It's going to tell you the northern and eastern of that point. If you have a height value on there, it'll show you that too. And then under here it's saying, okay, well, as you sketch, every single corner you make is going to come up with a point. What do you want those points to be called? And you can say LP3, LP4, you can call it whatever you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yeah, that's where I want to start. Now let me go to sketch now. Let me set my angle to 0, actually. Make this even easier for you to see. Let me start my angle at 0. I'll explain all this in a second. So now that my angle is 0, it's saying, okay, we're ready to sketch. Which way do you want to go from this point? I can either use these little arrows to spin around that point, right? It's just moving at if you watch the angles over there, it's every 45 degrees it's moving, right? So 0, 45, 90, that's what those arrows do, every 45 degrees. So let's say I want to create a little square here. I'll say, okay, 3 feet, check. I'll go over 90, check, check, check. And now I can go ahead and start here. Go to start point, select this guy here. Now I'll go back to sketch, and I'll make myself a little house, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be to scale, but you get the idea. I can make a little house, and good to go. Now, why would you use this? So if you do have a CAD file that you want to create with line work, let's say it's a basic rectangle, basic grid lines, you could sketch actual line work in your file that way by just going in here, changing your distance, changing your angles, whatever it might be. Another way you can use this is, and I kind of showed this in another video, but if you have a drawing that's oriented this way, it's hard to offset these grid points here, like the CP3. It's difficult to get this offset perfectly. A lot of times you have this grid line, and let's say you have a point, let me use my mouse here. Let's say you have an offset 2 foot by 2 foot point right here on the drawing for that grid point that's given to you by the surveyor, and you want to draw that point in there. Well, it's hard to do that with this offset point button, because this offset point button is only going to give you a northern and eastern value, which is going to take you north or east, and that's it. It's not going to adhere to these angles of this drawing. So one workaround that you can do is go to sketch, tap that point, and this is where I wanted to explain what this last part was. So I have my start point. I go to sketch. Like right now I'm oriented to like north, south, east, west, but I can go down here to set orientation, and it says select a line or 2 points. So I'll just select this line, and now all the things I'm going to be doing, yeah, it's at this weird angle, as you can see, but now it's going to be pulling 45s directly from that angle, which is actually in line with my grid. So now I can just kind of create, let's create that 2 foot offset again. 2 foot, let me say enter. So I'll come over here to 2 foot that way. Oops. Yeah, I want to be on this orientation. So I'm going to say I'm going to go 2 feet this way. Check. It's going to create a point for me. Come 2 feet this way. Check. It's going to finish that 2 foot offset for me. So that's what I showed before. Now, when I hit set orientation, I can either choose a line or 2 points. So let me just show you what I mean. Let me come over here to this drawing. Let's say I'm going to choose CP1 and station 1 is my station 1 and CP1 is my orientation. 1 second. Let me see. CP3 set orientation. CP1 to station 1 is my orientation. So you see that line goes like this. Now that I click those 2 points, look which way my line's going here. Same direction. So I can literally tap any point in this drawing. So let me just set orientation again. Now I'll select, let's say I want to use this line as my orientation. I'll just tap that line there. Whoops. That line there. And now you can see that this is not going this direction at that orientation. That's all that is. You're just talking about angles, and you can use the drawing to set your orientation. I hope this helps you. I can go into a lot more detail about this and show more examples, but it's pretty basic, and I think you can fly with it if you try it out yourself.